I'm Bouwer van der Eems from the Pestalozzi Trust, and today I'm talking to Keith Denton from the organization Classical Conversations from the USA, who is touring through South Africa to do some workshops. Keith, very few people in South Africa know about the classical education methodology or approach. It's quite different from what we call the traditional curriculum that divides knowledge into subjects and grades. Give us a short intro what classical education is about.
So both thanks for having us here in South Africa. We've enjoyed ourselves so far and meeting all the South African folks. And with classical education approach, it is the approach that we believe that is how God's designed us to learn. And we're able to take this approach and learn initially with the different stages of as our learning is developing as children, and then into adults. And we learn grammar. We have the grammar stage that you learn facts, and then you from that, as you know the facts, then you start asking the questions about interesting subjects and topics, and then learning more and asking good questions and how to ask those. And then from there we take those answers and we start understanding the subject matters even deeper, and we have with reasoning and the rhetoric stage is that, and where you're able to take that knowledge and then be able to defend an item, or from that research you're able to explain about that particular subject matter.
Now, Keith, classical education is actually a very old education approach, actually older than what we call the traditional curriculum that consists of subjects and grades, and it's fallen a bit along the wayside, but it's now seems like it's growing again and it's increasing in popularity. Tell me, is it growing all over the world?
We do see more interest in the States, as well as interest from different parts of the world, wanting to know more about what this classical education approach is and what it would mean, and how to use it in a home education environment. And from that, we're trying to get people to we're taking our communities and they're growing, and with classical conversations, but also helping people understand what it means to classically educate by having different events all over the world. And so this approach has been, like you said, around longer, and home education has been around as far as it is the oldest form of education around in the world. And picking back up the classical approach is definitely growing in interest in many parts of the world.
So you've now visited South Africa. We are currently in load shedding phase 6. So you've had some taste of the challenges we've got in South Africa. Currently our government is busy with amending legislation to enforce the national curriculum. Why do you think there should be freedom to allow for other education approaches? Why do you think classical education can contribute to solving the challenges in South Africa?
Well, getting back to the reason, we feel like parents have the rights to choose the best. They know their kids the best, and that we want them to be able to choose the right education journey for their children. And having that right is very important, and I hope the legislative and the new laws they're drafting up will support those activities for parents to do that. And then to take the classical approach is when we're wanting to raise lifelong learners and kids and leaders in the South African communities that can think and solve problems, and especially these issues that are around all over South Africa, such as load shedding, or we would love to see our students be part of those kind of solutions that helps South Africans live better and don't have to worry about electricity running out.
Thank you very much, Keith, and thank you for all the work that your organization is doing to promote education. I know currently the Parliament is going around the country doing public hearings, and there have been some classical education parents standing up for the rights. So thank you very much, and I wish you all the best for the rest of your journey here.
Well, we hope they'll be able to interview some of our students, and that they can be able to explain their journey and how well that the classical education approach has helped them in their school years. Thank you both.
Thank you.